Let's meet the starting lineup for Oklahoma City. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, at center, 7 foot, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Ted Holmgren. At the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, at guard, 6'6", number 2, the head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Davis. Another number 1 cross for Oklahoma City.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Steven Adams is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Durant. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
The jump hook. It's rebounded by Houston. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And here's KD for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Houston. Williams passes to Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Durant against Dort. Durant gets to Sengun. At the top of the key, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Smith the pass to Sengun. And here's KD for 3. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Adams' shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
SGA, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
SGA looking it over. Going inside. Misses off the left iron.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Houston moving it around. KD against Dort. Durant inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Durant after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Outside Williams. Holmgren outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Şengün. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And so, the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Şengün. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Durant. Now here's Thompson. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him. Caruso against Eason. Williams with a clean look, and the three off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Shepard. Wallace covering. Thompson up top. Over Joe. Thunder with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Thompson against Wallace. Here's Joe. No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 6. Thompson surveying the floor. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And stolen by Şengün. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Jalen Williams out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Eason passes to Shepard. And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in.
Number 27, Isaiah Crawford.
Here's Shepard. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Clock at 6. There's the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Eason. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Crawford against Wallace. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Caruso. Eason passes to Shepard. Over Williams. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 10. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill. And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Thompson. Back to KD. Pass to Eason. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Şengün with the screen for KD. And Şengün throws it down.
Yeah, setting a solid pick and then getting himself open. Şengün playing really well in that part.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Şengün with the screen for KD. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Thunder with some changes. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for SGA. And a switch here also for Houston. Adams checked in. Now here's Durant. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Wallace. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Adams. Still without a basket. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Dort. Adams dishes to Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Adams with the slam.
Oh,
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Richard, Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a three. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Hartenstein finds Dort. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Easton passes to KD. Got a hand on it. 1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Joe. The Thunder with another miss. Outside, KD. Thompson passes to Adams and stolen by Wallace. Here's Joe. Holmgren in the post. Covered by Smith. Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Houston leading by 9. Smith kicks to Durant. No good with the triple.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
Here's Holmgren. And so it's Houston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Houston Rockets.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside, earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Rockets leading by 12. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Alperen Şengün. Durant is out there with Thompson. And it's Smith, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. From about 19 feet, KD's shot is good. KD's got the first points of the second half here for Houston. Thompson against SGA. Six to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Thunder trailing by 14. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. That shot misses. Adams, some nice D. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Adams. Now, here's Şengün. They grabbed their own miss. Adams' shot is off.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And it's SGA missing.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Now here's Durant. Adams with the screen on Dort. To the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams with a clean look. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting, 90% from the line.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson passes to KD. Out to Smith. For the 3. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Smith. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Şengün. Thompson against SGA. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. KD on the wing. And KD throws it down.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And here is Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Holmgren's got 10 points in the game. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
SGA finds Dort. Holmgren outside. And stolen by Şengün. To the paint, here's Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got his second basket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Timeout. Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Wiggins, a screen on Eason. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Shepard. Shoots the three. No good that time. Thunder trailing by 18. Now Wallace. There's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Houston leading by 18. Shepard, the pass to Tate. Pass to Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Wallace. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Williams for three, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Bounce pass Tate. Shepard. Good on the three-point shot. Shepard's got 7. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Williams, that's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Shepard, defended by Caruso. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And the Thunder making a switch here. Carlson's checked in.
Number 15, Carlson.
Thunder trailing by 19. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Wallace slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. SGA's checked in for the Thunder. KD's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Shepard. Eason with a screen for Shepard. To the middle, knocks it loose. Şengün finds KD. Pass to Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Now Shepard. Up top, Durant. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And that one, good.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Durant against Wallace. Durant inside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Thunder trailing by 15. Wiggins outside. From deep, SGA.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Shepard with the ball. Şengün with a screen on Wallace. Pass to Finney-Smith. Can they get it? A three-pointer is right on target. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And then for Houston, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Williams. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Durant against Dort. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Thompson, oh, softly lays it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holmgren, jacks up a 3. No good.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Capella with a screen on Caruso. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. All right, here's Williams. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, Joe. Cleared away by Capella. Here's Shepard. Shepard with a screen for Eason. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shepard with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. A putback. Oh, sticks the putback. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.